For centuries, France was ruled by a rigid class system. At the top stood the first estate, the clergy, and just below, the second estate, the nobility. Together they made up only 3% of the population, yet they owned most of the land, paid almost no taxes, and lived lives of extreme privilege. Meanwhile, the third estate, 97% of the people, carried the burden. They were farmers, artisans, merchants, and workers. They paid nearly all the taxes. In the streets and fields they toiled. In the palaces others celebrated. The Enlightenment only added fuel to the fire. Thinkers like Voltaire or Rousseau inspired the third estate to demand liberty, equality, and justice. On top of inequality, France was sinking into debt. Years of war and royal overspending left the kingdom broke. The price of bread skyrocketed. Hungry crowds filled the streets. Queen Marie Antoinette was rumored to say, "Let them eat cake." Whether true or not, the people saw her as a symbol of monarchy that didn't care. With an empty treasury and desperate citizens, King Louis XVI had no choice. He called a meeting of the Estates General for the first time in 175 years. 1787, the financial crisis deepens. France's debts reaches a breaking point. The government is nearly bankrupt. 1789, the States General meets. The Third Estate breaks away, forming the National Assembly demanding reform. July 14th, 1789, the storming of Bastille. A symbol of tyranny falls. The revolution begins in full force. August 1789, Declaration of Rights of Man. Liberty, equality, fraternity. The revolution's ideals are written into history. 1791, King tries to escape. Louis XVI and his family are caught trying to flee France. Trust in the monarchy collapses. 1793, the execution of King Louis XVI. The guillotine falls, the revolution turns deadly. A monarchy dies and a republic rises. The French Revolution shattered centuries of royal rule, but freedom didn't come easily. Violence swept the streets, leaders turned on each other, and eventually power fell into the hands of the man named Napoleon Bonaparte. The revolution's goals, equality and justice, echoed far beyond France, but its costs, unimaginable. So to what extent did social inequality and financial crisis lead to the French Revolution? A society divided and a kingdom in debt left no room for peace. The people rose and history was forever changed.